I'm a teacher. I'm a high school teacher, and I have noticed over the years that students are cheating more and more. And also I've noticed that their perception of cheating has changed. Before, students used to think that cheating was a bad thing and sometimes necessary if they were in dire circumstances. But now I feel that cheating is like breathing. Cheating is a normal part of high-stakes education. Why do I say high stakes? I say high stakes because students feel that grades are the currency of their classes. In fact, the goal of their classes. And achieving a particular grade will get them a particular transcript and get into a particular college and a life and career and so on. But people are forgetting that education is also about the experiences that you gain, the habits of mind, the processes that you learn, and all of that. It's really, really becoming unimportant to many students, despite teachers' attempt to motivate them. In my school, we have a very clear policy about cheating. If a student cheats once, they receive a parental letter and a conference and a failure on a particular test. If they cheat twice, they have a letter put in their file and they receive a double zero on a particular test. If they cheat 3 times in any class of high school, they receive a failure for that class. So it's very, very strict. I'm very aware of cheating. When I set up my room for a test, I scan the room, I seat the students apart from other students, I take backpacks and put them to the side. I make sure there are no papers, pocketbooks, and all of that. But what I've noticed in just recent months is that even though I do this, students have learned how to hide cheat sheets in the arms of their sweatshirt, in their sock. If they scratch any part of their body, there could be information. There could be a hidden cell phone. It becomes a cat and mouse game, which is almost impossible to win. But I try hard to prevent them from cheating. What I've noticed recently is that sometimes students will have a cheat sheet hidden, and before a test starts, I will discover the cheat sheet. I will see it, I will eliminate it, and I will eliminate their opportunity to take that test on this particular day. I'll say, this test won't count. You can do this another day when you study. Well, my moral quandary, my ethical dilemma is whether I'm doing the right thing. My school has a policy on cheating. If a student is seen to cheat, have a cheat sheet, be ready to cheat, I should report the cheating. But in fact, what I've done, if I can intercept the cheating, if I can do a preemptive strike, I will remove the cheat sheet, I will eliminate the test, I will get rid of it and say, go home, study, and come back ready to take the test. I'm so glad that I prevented you from cheating, and tomorrow is another day. But when I wonder about this, I think, am I doing the right thing? The school has a policy. If I see a cheat sheet, I have clear evidence that the student is about to cheat, even though the test has not begun and I've eliminated the cheat sheet. Therefore, the student hasn't technically started to cheat. They were intending to cheat. They had a plan of attack. And I'm not counting it because I've been able to thwart their cheating attempt. But they've been planning on it. So my question is, am I violating policy? And if they were with another teacher who interpreted the policy more strictly, would they in fact have called this an incidence of cheating? And is it fair for me to interpret it more loosely or prevent it, call it a prevention of cheating, rather than an incidence of cheating? How do you take a policy like this and apply it fairly? We need to have fair, firm, and consistent rules for people to function well in communities. But if I interpret the rule differently from another person, how can we know that justice has been served? I wonder this. I still am very aware of the high consequences of cheating and try very hard to prevent students from doing it. But it still upsets me that I have to do this rather frequently, that I have to take such careful pains to prevent what for some students feels like a natural part of life. They feel that they're in an unjust situation which demands too much of their time and that they need to succeed at all costs. Getting the grade, getting the transcript, and getting the college will lead them to the future that they feel they deserve, and they'll do whatever it takes to get there. And I and other teachers are an obstacle to that. It saddens me, and it makes me wonder what the right thing is to do.